ज्ञानतिमिरन्तस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मायं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरून् श्रीयुतापदकमलम् श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं सात्वैतं स्वावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपीश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you, Shashwin. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Dandavat Pranam to everyone. Yes.
Prabhuji, we have just done the Mangalacharan, and then shall we continue and read the verse, Prabhuji?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Shashwin, you can read the verse?
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. नस्तप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। हरे कृष्ण। इति प्रियं वर्गो विचित्रजल्पे सासन्त्वयित् च्युतं मित्रसूत अन्वाद्रवदंसित उग्रदन्वा कपिध्वजो गुरुपुत्रं रतेन। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna, Shashwin, thank you very much. Kumar Prabhu, would you like to read the word to word?
So today we are Hare Krishna. Today we are in 16 or 17?
17, Prabhuji.
Okay, fine. Okay. No. It's okay. Please continue.
Hare
Come
Krishna
on,
Prabhuji.
Yes, yes.
Idi
He
thus
thus
Priyam
Priyam
unto the deer,
unto the deer,
Valku
Valgu
sweet,
sweet,
Visitra
Vichitra
variegated,
variegated,
Jalbai
Jalpai
the statement by statement, sorry.
by statements.
Sa
Sa
he
he
Sandva itva
Santvayitva
satisfying,
satisfying.
Achyuta Mitra Suda
Achyuta Mitra Suta
Arjuna. Arjuna, who is guided by the infallible Lord as a friend and driver.
Arjuna, who is guided by the infallible Lord as a friend and a driver.
Anvatravat
Anvadravat
followed.
followed.
Damsida
Damsita
being protected by Kavasha.
being protected by Kavacha.
Ukradanva
Ugradanva
equipped with furious weapons.
equipped with furious weapons.
Kapitvaja
Kapitvaja
Arjuna
Arjuna.
Guruputram,
Guruputram,
the son of the martial teacher.
the son of the martial teacher.
Ratina
Rathena,
getting on the chariot.
getting on the chariot.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. I shall read the translation. Arjuna, who is guided by the infallible Lord as friend and driver, thus satisfied the dear lady by such statements. Then he dressed in armor and armed himself with furious weapons, and getting into his chariot, he set out to follow Ashwatthama, the son of his martial teacher. Prabhuji, we'll go to the next verse also, because this verse only has translation, doesn't have purport.
Yes, yes. So we can go for the 18th also. So
Okay.
yes, please. Anyone can read the text, please? Text number 18.
I can read.
Yes, please.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Tamapatantam savela chedurat kumara hodvingna manaratena paradravat prana paripsurvyam yavad gamam rudra bhaya yataka. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anyone
you.
can read, please,
Kumar
so
Prabhu,
that I read the text and
word to word we can.
yeah, continue. Word to word, text, translation and purport.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, okay.
Dam
Okay, okay.
him
Him.
abatandam
Apatantam,
coming over furiously.
Coming over furiously.
coming over.
Sa
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 he
he
Vilaksya
Vilaksha
seeing.
seeing.
Durat
Dura
from a distance.
from a distance.
from a distance.
Kumaraha
Kumaraha,
the murderer of the princess.
the murderer of the princess.
The murder. Princess.
Utvingna manaha
Udvignamanaha,
Would be
disturbed in mind.
disturbed in mind.
disturbed in
Radena
Rathena,
Rathena
on the chariot.
on the chariot.
on the chariot.
Paratravat
Paradravat
fled.
fled.
Prana
Prana
life.
life.
Paripsu
Paripsu
for protecting.
for protecting.
Urvyam
Urvyam
with great speed.
with great speed.
Yatvat kamam
Yavat
as he fled.
as he fled.
Rudrapayat
Rudra
by fear of Shiva.
By fear of
Yada
Yatha
as
as
ka Brahma
Brahma
Ka
or
Brahma
Arka Surya.
or Arka Surya.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. I'll read the translation. Anybody would like to take the purport? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I can read if you.
Okay. I will read the translation. You can read the purport, Mataji.
Okay.
Translation: Ashwatthama, the murderer of the princess, seeing from a great distance Arjuna coming at him with great speed, fled in his chariot, panic-stricken, just to save his life, as Brahma fled in fear from Shiva. Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. According to the reading matter, either Kaha or Kaha, there are two references in the Puranas. Kaha means Brahma, who once became allured by his daughter and began to follow her, which infuriated Shiva, who attacked Brahma with his trident. Brahmaji fled in fear of his life. As far as Arkaha is concerned, there is a reference in the Vaman Puran. There was a demon by the name Vidyunmali who was gifted with a glowing golden airplane which traveled to the back of the sun and night disappeared because of the glowing effulgence of this plane. Thus the sun god became angry and with his virulent rays he melted the plane. This enraged Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva then attacked the sun god who fled away and at last fell down at Kashi, Varanasi, and the place became famous as Lolarka. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, everyone, for reading the text translation and purport. Divine Rishi Srila Prabhupada. So we will discuss at least two texts today. It is the continuation of the last and previous chapter, how Arjuna, this topic is the son of Drona punished, and we can understand how the Drona, the son of the Ashwasthama, the son of Drona, was beheaded. The 5 sons of the Pandavas, 5 sons of the Draupadis, especially the Draupadis, when they were asleep, and presented to Duryodhana, his master. He thought that his master was to be happy, but it was not happened. Duryodhana was not happy because he told him, you are doing a very coward job. You are not a hero, and you finished our dynasty, because after Pandava there is no one to running this kingdom. So he was not happy. And what happened? And the next, when Draupadi and all the Pandavas known that his 5 sons were dead by cheated when they were slept at the night, and Akatai, this is a very heinous work, is done by Ashwasthama. Then Draupadi was crying, so pity. She was so crying. because his five sons were dead. As a mother, he cannot control her sorrow and is crying. Then what happened? So this is the 2 days. Also 16th, yesterday we told, then Arjun, his husband, the Gandhivadhari, the great fighter, then assurance, oh Bhadre, oh gentle lady, oh my dear lady, my dear wife, please don't be cry. I'll promise. Then it is text number 16 is like that. Oh gentle lady, when I present you with the head of the Brahmana, after beheading him with arrows from my Gandiva bow, I shall then wipe the tears from your eyes and pacify you. Then after burning your son's bodies, you can take your bath standing on his head. Arjuna giving the assurance, oh my Bhadre, oh my dear, please don't be cry. Just be patient. I will just come and beheaded that Atatai, who is Brahma Bandhu. So I told the Brahma Bandhu, who did not work according to the Brahmana scripture, according to the Brahmana's rituals. He is Brahma Bandhu. He is falling down from his position. He is by cowardly. He killed our sons. So I will beheaded that Brahma Bandhu and presented you. What you are supposed to do? You first burn your son by the rituals, the funerals. Then when you are taking a shower, you are supposed to stand on his head. Then you take your shower. I will present you his head. So, like you can understand, before also, when in the Kurukshetra assembly, Draupadi was insulted by the Kauravas, especially by the Dusasana. He pulled her hair from his room to the assembly place, from this assembly place. And by the way, he's just pulling like a animal. Then Draupadi, the chaste lady, she promised, I will till yet, I will not bind my hair. As usual, the ladies of the Indian culture, they are bind their hairs. They are not supposed to be open like that. But as a other person, except his wife, his husband, is touching her hair. So I promised I will not bind my hair until I will wash my hair and the blood of Dusasana. It was his promise. And Bhimasen took his promise, fulfilled her promise, and killed Dusasana, and from his blood, taking blood from Dusasana and putting in the head of the Draupadi. And after that, Draupadi took shower and bind her hair. That was the promise. And also same, he was told, because that time also, Duryodhana, he just showing his ankle. So please come and, he asked Draupadi, come and sit, because you have already 5 wives, husband. Then if you took another one, what is the problem? Because she was a chaste lady. She cannot bear that offense. Then also she took promise. Also Bhimsen also took promise, I will broken your ankle. That is spinal cord already broken. Already we read that one. So Draupadi is a chaste lady who was crying. And his husband, Phalguni, Arjun, is giving assurance. Please be wait. I will pacify you. I will wipe your tears when I beheaded that Brahma Bandhu, that Brahman's son. He knows Aswastama is a Brahman. He's the son of a Guru Drona. He's a Guru's putra. But he's doing very furious, very heinous work. It cannot be described. It is called, Prabhupada written here, it is Atatai. Like if 5, 6 types of Atatai, we're supposed to be killed immediately. Not we are killing, but by the punishment of the court or the king or the authority body. They have no rights to a life. They're supposed to be killed because they are the Atatais. Then he just took from it, then he giving assurance, I will beheaded that Brahmabandhu and presented you. Then when you buried your son, then you will took shower on the standing of that Brahmana's son, on the head of the Brahmana's son. Then what happened? We are coming to the chapter number 17. Arjuna, who is guided by the infallible Lord as a friend and a driver. It is called as Achyuta. Itim Priyam Balgu Vichitra Jalpe. Okay. So Achyuta. Achyuta means who is not fallible. Who is not fallible? Lord Krishna is not fallible. He is Achyuta. Even Krishna is in the Vrindavan, Golak Vrindavan. Even he is driving the chariot. Even he is doing his Sudharma Sabha, but still he is in his own place. Even he is so many swans and the incarnations coming out, but still he is the fool. So that Krishna or Vishnu is called Achyuta. Arjuna, who is guided by the infallible Lord as a friend and driver, thus satisfied the dear lady by such statement. Then he dressed in armor and armed himself with furious weapons, and getting into his chariot, he set out the flow Aswasthama, the son of his mortal teacher. So what happened? When he told that one Arjun, then immediately he warmed himself as a warrior, because that time already almost the war is finished. Then they are doing some planning for the others, but this such incident has happened. They have no warm army clothes. They are not dressed like the fighter, but the kiriti, kundal, and everything is getting all the things. Then he dressed in armor and armed himself with the furious weapons. Then he dressed himself as armor, and he ride the chariot, which is driven by Achyuta, his friend, Lord Achyuta, Lord Krishna, and his friend. Already we know Krishna is his driver, he's a mentor, and he's God, all in all. Then he requests, please drive my chariot and follow the Aswasthama. I want to kill him. Then he took the furious weapons. Furious weapons. We know they have many types of weapons. We can see also, we can know the Brahmastra, Varunastra, Agnyastra, so many. Even it is so at that time, Arjuna the great fighter and great archer. Everybody is afraid to him. Even Guru Dronacharya also placed Bishop. He also like whom? Parshuram. He also defeated Parshuram. Shiva. So that Arjuna was a great archer. He defeated Lord Shiva. So that by the pleasing of Lord Shiva, he got the Pasupatastra. From the Pasupati, from the Lord Shiva, he is getting the Pasupatastra. So this thing, many things are going, and he is dressed as the armor and getting the very furious weapons, and he set out the follow Aswasthama of the son of his material teacher, his teacher who is giving the Dronacharya. By him, he got this one, the military training. Then here it is also called the Kapi Dhwaja. We know that one, the Arjuna's chariot is called the Kapi Dhwaja because the Kapi means the Hanuman. Kapi means, as usual, Kapi means the Markata, the monkeys. What is it represented to? Hanuman. Hanuman was seated in the flag. So that this is the opulence. This is so much auspicious of the Arjuna's. And Arjuna's chariot is not an ordinary chariot. It was gifted by Indra. And the driver, the charioteer, is the Lord Krishna himself. So how you see the opulence? So that he won this battle, the Kurukshetra war and everything. Then he requests to Lord Krishna, please follow the Aswasthama. Then what happened? Another text number 18. Ashwasthama, the murderer of the princess, seeing from a great distance Arjuna coming at him with great speed, fled in his chariot, panic stricken, just to save his life, as Brahma fell in fear from Shiva. It is taking how he is fearful when she saw Ashwasthama, the murderer of the princess. He saw a great speedy. Arjuna was following him, always follow him with a great his divine chariot. Then he thought, oh, today is my last day. Then he ran away, run away. It's a great speedy. We cannot imagine what is the great speedy. Like sometimes you can maybe run, but when there is a situation of your life, or your life is in a danger, then you can imagine how you can run. So that is the thing. Like for an example, when we have something is challenging and our life is in danger, then what is supposed to do? We will do our the last effort, because we know if you are not run, then I can be killed. So same thing has happened. It's a great speedy, and Prabhupada giving this one, the panic stricken, just to save his life, as Brahma fell in fear from Shiva. Brahma fell from fear from Shiva. Like Brahma, I will tell that one, the incident Prabhupada already described. It means Ashwasthama, he saw, oh, that is very furious. I will be killed any moment. Arjuna is come within few minutes or few seconds, and I will be killed. So what he's supposed to do? He's driving chariot too fast to save his life. Too fast. Like the Brahma fell in fear from Shiva. What happened? Why Brahma took revenge on, Shiva took revenge from Brahma? Because we know Brahma is the Prajapati, he is the Pitamaha, but sometimes something is happened, maybe because they are also Brahma, to our material planet, he is also material entities. He is living entities. So what happened when he created everything? He created a very, like Saraswati is one of his daughter. But Saraswati is so beautiful, she is attracted with her. And she running behind the Saraswati to marry her. When Lord Shiva saw that one, oh, you are the creator. Where is the father? How a father is supposed to be kidnapped or marry his daughter? So that Shiva was so furious to giving the punishment, he took out his trishul and tried to kill the Prajapati Brahma. Then Brahma, what is supposed to do? He ran away. How he ran away? You can imagine. If something has happened with our life, then we are in a great danger and we want to escape from that place. What we supposed to do? So we are supposed to run very fast, Same thing, to save his life. And the same thing, Ashwasthama was the murderer. And when he murdered also, it was described in another Puranas and other things. When he did the very heinous work, he had no strength at all. He had no morality at all. Because he understand, oh, I did very furious work, very heinous work, very shameless work. Because they are slept. The 5 Kumaras, the 5 sons, they are very innocent. They are not matured also. And I killed it. If I killed in the battle, that is heroic. It's no problem. Because I fight in the battle. I killed in the battle. But when they are asleep, they have no weapon, they have no time to protect himself. Then I killed like a thief. I killed like a coward. So he became very moral, he became depressed. Also his master, Duryodhana, he wanted to please Duryodhana. Duryodhana also not happy. He also chastised too much to Ashwasthama. Oh, you are coward. You are nonsense. You have no idea to who you killed. They are not the Pandavas. They are the Pandavas' son. They are the Draupadi's 5 sons. How you can kill the innocent people? They are not my enemy. The 5 Pandavas are my enemy. If you kill them, then I will be happy. But also not happy because they are slept. But you left, you are killed like this way. How you are doing the furious work, heinous work, and you told to please me? Oh, you have did a very great mistake because you killed, you finished our dynasty. There is no one to take over this one, the Kuru Vansha, Kuru dynasty. It chastised many ways. Then the same time, Dashasthama, who did this very heinous work, the furious work, he was also not happy at all, and he was morally depressed, his courage is depressed, his strength is gone out, and he tried to escape from him and save himself. He was also running away too far, but when he saw this one, the happens, the incident, Arjuna is a great armor with the great weapons, the furious weapons, and a great speedy. With Krishna in this chariot is to follow him. Then he thought, I will be killed one time. It's no problem. I will be killed. And Arjuna also catch me and killed me. So what's supposed to do? He's run away. He has no strength at all. Then after what happened, you maybe knows all the people, instead of he killing, also Krishna told Arjun, oh Arjun, you killed him, he's Atatai. He's killed innocent people, innocent children. You killed him. But Arjuna was not killed that time. He just bind in the rope and bring him like the animals. We brought the animals like a very negligible things. He bind proper his hand and legs and everything. Then he put in his chariot, tied in the chariot, then drove away from that field to the kingdom, to the palace Hastinapur. Krishna also told, oh, killed him, why are you waiting for him? But he didn't told. The question is coming here. You see, the devotee's mindset. He was killed, Arjuna was killed, millions and millions of soldiers in the battlefield. But he did not kill here. He's Atatai. He's doing the very heinous work, but he did not kill. Why? Because that one, the Kurukshetra war, was instruction by Lord Krishna. He's putting in illusion so that the Bhagavad Gita will come out for the benefit of all the people in the Kali Yuga. Arjuna was so anxious since day one, how he's supposed to be. He's waiting for that great war. Everything is prepared. But when it is coming out, then Krishna is putting in illusion and some doubt, so that he's asking the question, how is supposed to be done? Kill this, our relatives, my grandfather, my teacher, my brother, my uncle, and everyone. And then Arjun by the Arjun's question, the inquiries, Krishna giving this one, the enlightenment things in the Bhagavad Gita. But after the war finished, Krishna did his dharma sasthapanarthayam sambhavami juge juge. When the war finished, everything is settled out. Then the same question also Krishna told to kill him, but Arjuna did not kill. That time he is not in illusion. He's a great mind. If I killed, what will happen? He already did his work. He already killed my son. If I killed, what will he get him? It's nothing will be getting. So that instead of Krishna told many times to Arjun to kill him, why you are waiting? He is after I killed, just finish the work. But he did not kill, he just bind and bring and give to Draupadi, to his wife. Also you see, at this point, this is we can understand in a great situation, in his adverse situation also, the devotee did not disturb in any circumstance. Did not disturb. Because they are the devotees. Although they are the warriors, they are the Jodha, they are also great devotees. They have great heart. Also, they say that so it is in the Shastra it was told, if we have right to punish anyone, but if we forgive, that is our great achievement. We can punish anyone because I have right, but if you forgive and realize his mistake, that is a great achievement. That is a great job in this human life. That is the Arjuna did. Also, you can see when we are reading few topics, then we can go. We can see how Draupadi also. She was so pity. She was so crying because the 5 sons already dead. They beheaded. Asustama beheaded, cutting her head, all his head. They all dead. It's so revengeful. But when she saw Asustama is binding and pulling by Duryodhana, Arjuna, then it will know what you are doing. Oh, please forgive her. Please forgive him. Please forgive him. He is crying. He's begged to Arjun, please forgive him. He's your son. He's your Guru's son. He's your master's son. Please be merciful to him. Already my son are killed. If you kill, I know what is the painful situation of a mother when his child was dead. I know the sorrow. I know the situation. I don't want to cause another mother will be same situation. She's supposed to be crying for his death of his son. I don't want to Krupi. Krupi means the Asustava's mother, not to be same thing she's supposed to be doing. Because already my son dead. If I take revenge, then what will happen? My son will not come back. Then why you are doing? Although he is a Brahman, you see how the mindset of a Draupadi. Although people are comment, oh, Draupadi have a 5 husband, she's not chaste, she's doing that. By her, she's commented once to Duryodhana so that the Kurukshetra war was begins and so many things. But we know already discussed, Draupadi is a great devotee of Krishna. She was born from not ordinary things. She is not born from the mother's womb. He's just produced. He just manifested from the yajna, from the sacrifice for dharma sastra. That is also Krishna's plan. And how she is so high, in high platform. When she saw, he's crying. She is so morose. But when he see, oh, please forgive her. Please forgive him. Aswastama, I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him. I don't want to give the same miseries to his mother, to Krupi. He is also Guru Patni. He is the wife of your Guru. Please forgive him. You see how, like in the high status of Draupadi. So there are 5 satis in our Shastra, in Purana. The one of a sati is Draupadi also. Sati means the pious, the chaste lady, like Sita, Savitri, Anasuya, Draupadi, Mandadori. There are many, but they are the primary ladies, the primary chaste ladies in our Shastra, and Draupadi is one of them. Although they have a 5 husband, but still he is the chaste lady. And if you remember, in a great honor of Draupadi and other ladies, will getting all the pious good qualities in your life. So in this way, we read that one, how Draupadi requested his husband, please forgive him, please go, let them go. I don't want to take any revenge from this Aswastama. So this is the some topic, because there is nothing to be do more. You can say we know everybody in the Mahabharata how it is happened and what is going on, but we can understand how he is captured, and Aswastama how he killed in a like in heinous work. He's doing in the heinous work. He was so depressed. He's in no courage. He's in no strength. He's just like a living dead body. Just like that. He's a living dead body. He have no strength, no courage, because he's doing some heinous work, the furious work, and which is not legal, illegal, total, completely illegal work. So his morality is depressed. Already he's dead. And when he saw, he's run away. And also, but he saw, but he cannot run, because Prabhupada giving the translation, also Krishna told, Like Brahma run away from the Shiva, but he cannot escape from him. And Brahma put his tristle by the weapons and caught his one head. Before it was Brahma 5-headed, but Shivji cutted 1-headed, so that is 4-headed. Till late, this is 4-headed. So this is the thing is going on. I hope everybody knows this Mahabharata and all the episode, everything. So I conclude the session now here. If any question or comment or any suggestion, please welcome this. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Are there any questions or comments? Prabhuji, I had this one question. Why Draupadi also being married to 5 people, 5 husbands, but she's counted among the chaste women, one of the most chaste women in the world. So
Yes.
just to have a clarification, Prabhuji.
Oh, clarification. Yes, because the thing is that by some circumstance, it is by Krishna's plan, she was married for the 5 husband. That was also before he was also when Durvasa she pleased Durvasa, and that is just a last birth of Draupadi when she was also a princess of a king, princess. Then she just telling pati, 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 like 5 times she told. Instead of 1 time, she told that one. Then Durvasa giving the boon. Okay, you will get the 5 patis. Then she's surprised. Oh, why happened? 5 pati, what supposed to do? But Durvasa told, no, not to be worried. Not this life, it's the next life. And it was by God's plan. For the great regime, you will do that one. And we know that one, the Draupadi is not an ordinary woman, not an ordinary lady. It is manifested from the yajna, from the sacrifice, for the special reason, for specific things. That is the thing. And that fulfill of that boon of Durvasa, first thing. And second also, when she married and took Draupadi to her palace, when they are distinguished himself, Chadmavesh, and they presented, they called, oh mother, we bring bhikya, it means we collected the bhikya, this was a very great bhikya today. Then didn't see Kunti, she just ordered like the same way, as usual she told, oh, whatever you bring, you just divided in among the 5s. So the same thing, she think there is some bhikya or some rice or some food grain or some fruits they got by their begging. Then they told. But when she's told, oh, this is a lady, beautiful lady, then I already give my order. What's supposed to do? But at the same time, also, there is something, it's confusion. Everybody is thinking, what's supposed to do? Mataji already told to divide it among the 5s. Now this is a lady and Arjuna warned her, how is supposed to marry it? Then also Durvasa came and told, no, not to be worried. This is also the previous birth boon, and she also do that one. And this is for the unity and integrity of the Pandavas, and it is a plan for this one, for the Krishna's plan. And she is not an ordinary woman, not produced from any mother's womb or father's mother. She is a celestial body. And when celestial body, the thing is that we have some mental conception. If somebody, the lady is taking illicit sex from a man, or man is supposed to be a woman, he may be impious, he may be fall down. But this is only the material platform. This is our mental set. What will happen? Mental set. But for the Draupadi, that is not happened. That is also great history or past things. When she is going to each husband or some one after another, there are also the specific rituals and something. so that it's not considered as the like what is this? Like the unchaste woman. She is supposed to be chaste woman at all. Like Sita, we know she produced from she just entered into the earth and she crossed on the fire, but nothing will happen. They are not in this common or ordinary platform. They are this is the pious lady or the chaste lady. It is my understanding. Maybe we can ask some questions to another to clarify this one. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you. Thank you so much for the wonderful answer. Any other questions, devotees? Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, there seems to be no other questions.
Yes,
So we can end here, Prabhuji.
yes, sure.
Okay. So thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for this wonderful class.
Thanks every devotee, all the devotee who joined here.
For the wonderful class, and have nicely explained on the Arjuna's protection and to his wife, and Draupadi's situation, and then how Draupadi is forgiving the Guru's son. So thank you very much, Prabhuji. I request all the devotees to unmute and then chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra once. Glorification of His Grace Path Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram,
Hare
Vancha
Kalpataru, Kripa Sindhu, Bhyaya Vacha, Patitanam Pavanyo Vaishnav, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
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 Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thanks all. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Kumar Prabhuji, you'll end the session or